Welcome to This Explainer. Okay, so today we're looking at something literally all of us do every single day, but we almost never think of it as a design challenge. We're talking about writing professional emails. I want you to start treating your email communication like a UX or user experience design problem. Think about it for a second. When an app on your phone is poorly designed, what happens? It creates friction, right? You get frustrated? Well, when an email is poorly designed, it creates inbox friction. It leads to confusion, delays, and those endless back-and-forth threads that drive us all crazy. But today, we're going to eliminate that friction. We're going to completely transform how you craft your messages. So let's dive right in.
Here's our quick syllabus for today. We're going to cover the anatomy of requests, the art of following up, introductions and thank yous, the professional apology, and finally, wrap it up with 5 core email principles. All right, kicking things off with Section 1, the anatomy of requests, focusing on action-driven inbox design.
Which brings us right to the ultimate question you really need to ask yourself before hitting that send button. How do you make it incredibly easy for the recipient to just say yes? Look, we all know the dilemma of ignored emails, but here's the thing. Often they aren't being ignored out of malice or because someone is dodging you. It's because vagueness creates extra work for the reader. If someone has to guess what you actually want, they are absolutely going to put off answering you.
Take a look at the immediate contrast here. On the left, we've got your classic, notoriously vague request. Hey, can you send me that report? I mean, which report? When do you even need it? What format are we talking about here? It places the entire cognitive burden right on the recipient. Now look at the right side. Amara is asking Priya for the March customer satisfaction report. She actually explains she needs it for a leadership presentation on Friday, asks for a PDF, and sets a firm deadline of Thursday noon. It's highly specific, totally user-friendly, and honestly, beautifully designed. So, the crucial point to take away here is that Amara's email isn't just good by accident, right? It follows a really precise, repeatable framework. Every strong request needs these 4 key elements. 1. What you need. Be specific. Ask for the Q3 sales data rather than just some numbers. 2. Why you need it. Context is everything. It helps your recipient prioritize your request among the hundreds of other things they're juggling. 3. When you need it. Always give a deadline. Or, hey, explicitly say no rush if there honestly isn't one. And 4. How to deliver it. Do you want them to reply to the email, upload a file to a shared drive, maybe bring a printed copy to a meeting? Give them the exact roadmap to fulfilling your request. Moving right along to Section 2, the art of following up. We are navigating inbox silence.
Oh man, we have all felt that universal dread, haven't we? Having to nudge a coworker who just hasn't replied. People are super busy, emails get buried in the shuffle, which brings up the exact question everyone constantly agonizes over. How long should you actually wait before sending a nudge? You definitely don't want to seem impatient, but you also literally need your work done.
Well, the magic number here is 48. You should establish this as an authoritative rule for yourself. Wait at least 48 hours, that is 2 full business days, before following up on any non-urgent request. This gives the recipient a fair window to catch up on their backlog without you coming across as overly demanding. Now, when that 48-hour mark finally hits, I need you to take this hard rule very, very seriously. Never write "per my last email" or "as I already mentioned." Seriously, just don't do it. Even if you are incredibly frustrated, these phrases instantly come across as super passive-aggressive and just kind of ruin the professional vibe. You really have to operate on the assumption that they simply didn't see your first message, because let's be real, very often they truly didn't.
So instead of channeling that frustration, use this structured sequence for a truly polite follow-up. Step 1. Reference the original email. Keep it simple. Something like, "Following up on my email from Tuesday works perfectly." Step 2. Briefly restate what you need so they don't have to endlessly scroll down to dig through the old message. Step 3. Offer a new deadline if the original one has already come and gone. And Step 4. Keep the tone helpful, not annoyed. Remember, a polite follow-up isn't rude, it is a vital, totally expected professional skill.
A genuinely perfect application of this follow-up design is the post-meeting email. Take a look at this example from Jasmine Lee right after a planning meeting. It is just incredibly clean. She summarizes the key decisions made, like locking in the Decade's dance theme on April 26th, and then uses these really clear bulleted lists for the action items. Notice how every single action item has a specific owner and a specific due date. For instance, Maria is designing the poster, and her draft is due by March 21st. This right here is exactly how you keep a team organized without any ambiguity. All right, on to Section 3, Introductions and Thank Yous. This is all about relationship-driven UX.
These are the emails that really build goodwill and expand your network. When you're introducing yourself, whether you're the new person on the team or you're making a networking contact, there is one golden rule you need to remember. Keep it brief and make it about the recipient, not about you. It's so incredibly tempting to write out this 3-paragraph life story to prove your worth, but please don't. Write exactly one sentence about who you are and one sentence about why you are writing to them. It shows you respect their time.
And when it comes to thanking someone, keep this specific number in mind, 5. You really should keep a thank you email under 5 sentences. The goal here is genuine gratitude, not sending a generic form letter. To pull that off quickly, specifically mention what you're thanking them for and explicitly note the actual impact it had. For example, saying, "Your feedback helped me strengthen the budget section," shows you actually paid attention and truly value their specific contribution.
Moving on to Section 4, the professional apology. Think of this as correction-driven UX.
Okay, we have absolutely all been there. You hit send, and literally a split second later, your stomach drops because you realize you attached the wrong file. That immediate wave of panic sets in. And on the left, you can see what that panic actually looks like in text. "Oh my God, I am so sorry, I feel terrible." Honestly, it reads less like a professional update and more like you're begging for mercy. Repeating sorry 5 times doesn't make you look more responsible. It actually kind of undermines your professionalism. Now contrast that with Amara's calm precision over on the right. She simply states she is sending the correct inspection schedule and highlights the updated date. Boom, done. Amara's message works so well because she follows the anatomy of a professional correction. Let's break it down. Step 1. Acknowledge the mistake directly. One simple, "I apologize," is entirely sufficient. Step 2. Provide the correction immediately. Step 3. Explain what changed, so the recipient doesn't have to play a guessing game opening both documents to spot the difference. And Step 4. Move on. Keep it brief, direct, and focused completely on the solution, not the error. And finally, Section 5. 5 core email principles. This is your universal checklist. Everything we have talked about today, from basic requests all the way to apologies, is governed by these 5 overarching rules. 1. Always have a clear subject line. Tell the reader exactly what the email is about before they even click open. 2. Put your purpose right there in the first sentence. Don't make the reader hunt for your point way down in paragraph 3. 3. Use an appropriate tone. Make sure to match your formality to the situation and the specific person you're writing to. 4. Include specific details. Remember what we said earlier? Vagueness creates extra emails. Always include dates, names, file names, and hard deadlines. And 5. Wrap it up with a clean closing. Thank the reader, state the next steps clearly, and sign off professionally. I promise you, mastering this checklist guarantees you are respecting your recipient's time and their attention. So, as we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with a slightly provocative thought to carry into your workday. The very next time you open a blank message window, I want you to stop, look at what you've typed, and ask yourself, are your emails truly designed to make it effortless for people to say yes? Start applying these frameworks, eliminate that inbox friction, and just watch how much faster your inbox moves. It's a total game changer. Thanks so much for joining me on this deep dive, and I'll catch you in the next explainer.